and the Nittany Lions have done it once again. Find a way to lose to Ohio State, their biggest game in years, and they find a way to lose it. Their record against top 25 teams and top 10 teams is not the best under James Franklin. Literally only 2 division wins ever since they were in the Leaders or East Division, and it has just not been good for James Franklin. And in this video today, we're going to look to rebuild the Penn State Nittany Lions and hopefully keep James Franklin as the head coach. As of right now, his coaching job security percentage is staying safe for now at 83% with a 7-year deal under our belts, and hopefully we will be able to keep James Franklin as the head coach, as a lot of people want to see him stay, a lot of people want to see him go, but in this rebuild we're going to try to keep Coach James Franklin right where he is and hopefully see him bring the Penn State Nittany Lions to glory. We have got a star-studded team highlighted by a few players. Obviously, quarterback Drew Aller, sophomore, 6'5", 238 from Ohio, is the highlight of this team's offense, with Singleton and Allen being the 2 backs. We even got Trey Potts back there. Wide receiver room is a little light with Keandre Lambert-Smith, Cephas, and McLean. And then getting to the tight end position, we do have Theo Johnson and Tyler Warren. So offensively, we are looking somewhat decent. We've got the left end Chop Robinson, who's going to be looking to get after it, but this is the roster. And we need to also go over the goals for this rebuild, the Penn State goals. We obviously want to win a national championship. We want to try to win at least 3 conference championships and have a player win the Heisman Trophy. Those are our goals for this rebuild. Also, one thing of note, that we are only allowed to play 3 games in a season. The rest of them must be simulated. And would you look at that, we are currently sitting 6-0 to start off season 1 with James Franklin and the boys of the Nittany Lions heading into Michigan week at home, 6-0, heading up against Michigan's 3-1. Their one loss coming in non-conference play, and it couldn't have come at a better time too, because Ohio State is also currently sitting at 1 loss as well. And it is huge too, because we've got a massive week with a bunch of our players coming in this week for a scouting visit, going down to the very bottom as well. We've already had a few commits already, 2 3-stars and 2 4-star players. So we need another big game here going up against Michigan. Massive game here against Michigan. As you can see, the Big Ten East standings are where they should be, with Ohio State, Michigan, and Michigan State all in the hunt. But the little thing there, we are at the top of that, which is always awesome to see. 2-0 in the conference so far. Getting down in the red zone here, we are looking for our first score of the game. Going to get a little read option here with Drew Aller. Can he get into the end zone? And he is going to find it on a 6-yard scamper. That's going to give us the lead here against Michigan early, and that's exactly what we need. On their first drive, we've got to go for it here. I think that might be the play. We're going to go read option on this one. It seemed to work last time. There's nobody on the outside contain. Hopefully they don't blitz here. We get lucky. Oh, I meant to give that, but we still got the first down with Drew Aller. I held an X. He didn't hand it off to Singleton, but thankfully our blocks held, and that is a massive 4th down pickup here in the second quarter. They're calling man blitz, and we're going to try to go over the top to Cephas, who's wide open on the catch. I don't know what the defender was doing on that one. Coach Stradamus called for the man blitz, so we figured why not. It's going to be single coverage on the outside, and we were able to hit it over the top for the tutty on the play. Going slants on this play, and we beat them as they call a blitz, and McLean is going to walk it into the end zone. I know the commentary there was super quick, but we are able to dot up the Michigan defense. Malik McLean, we call an audible slants on that play, and he's able to torch the defense here on the replay. You can see it here, right over the defenders rushing. No safety back, and he is able to dust the Michigan defense, giving us a 2-score lead in this pivotal Big Ten East matchup. They're going man-to-man over the top. We've got to find a way. Cephas does have the gold. No one really has the advantage. Let's see if we can dust somebody. Oh, tipped at the line. Oh, the bullet pass wasn't high enough. We're going to, maybe I shouldn't have called timeout there. Kind of panicked a little bit. Oh, my goodness. We had Keandre Lambert-Smith going on the far side. He dusted his defender off the line. We can't even kick a field goal. I thought we would have definitely had a field goal opportunity. Let's see if we can run that play again. Let's run it back. Let's see if we can get their defense. So let's audible in to quick pass. Let's go to 4 verts here. Keandre Lambert-Smith and Cephas look like they're singled on each side. We're going to go for it. Ooh, that's picked off. That is picked off on the play, and that's about as good as a punt would be, but hopefully we can hold him here. I thought he could get some separation, safety over the top. That was kind of a bad read on my part, and Michigan get a nice little turnover here. We just got to find a way to hold them with 49 seconds left to go in this quarter. Hopefully the boys can get up to the ball quick. I know this game is also a little slow when it comes to their no huddle, but let's see what we can get here. McLean down the middle, seam pass, he's open, and that's a touchdown. We get another one before the end of the half, where we're starting to run away with this thing against the Michigan Wolverines. Gonna try and hit him over the top. Looks like they changed to man-to-man, so let's see if any of our boys get open. I see Keandre Lambert-Smith, who's down the far side, shoelace tackle by the corner, but he finally gets his first big catch of the day. He's only had 44 yards on 3 receptions so far, but that was a big one here as we look to keep continuing to pour it on the Wolverines here at Happy Valley. And that is all she wrote in this one here at home. A dominant performance from the Nittany Lions, winning this game 49-24. You're not going to see any defensive highlights in this one because they got some garbage time touchdowns. A massive victory against the Michigan Wolverines, and that is one check mark for James Franklin. Look at the yards. Absolutely crazy stuff for Quorum, but we get it done on home field in front of a whiteout, sold-out crowd in Happy Valley in the rain. Drew Aller had himself a day, but that is a massive win against the Wolverines, and we will continue on here in year 1 of the rebuild. Here we are. We've got another big game coming out of the bye at home against Ohio State. Crazy to see that we've both got Michigan and Ohio State at home. We've got our throwback jerseys on as it looks like we've got a big noon kickoff. Pass offense, we are definitely the ones to look out for. Rush offense, we are definitely there, but Ohio State's going to be tough on the ground. Passing touchdowns, I feel like that's completely wrong with only having 2. Maybe we were supposed to have 20-something. They have 66 passing touchdowns. That's kind of crazy and whack if you ask me. And the kick is underway here against Ohio State. Can Singleton bust it out to the outside? He's got the space. He's got the speed. Can he take it down all the way? He cannot. But what a way to start the game. Nick Singleton, 75-yard kick return all the way in Ohio State's half. See if we can change the run. We can't. That's okay. We're going to run this into the end zone with Nick Singleton. Nice 3-yard scamper there to get us on the board. We are up a score on Ohio State early in this game. Another score. We're going to run it with Singleton. Nice little spin move to avoid the defenders, and that is a score, his second of the game, and we are now up a score on Ohio State. Ohio State brings the pressure. We're going to get rid of it. Oh, that was a dangerous pass. We floated that right into the hands. Oh, my goodness. That is not what we wanted on that play. I should have just ran the ball. What a bad play that was. I tried to float it up. He got bumped a little bit. I'm surprised we couldn't lead it over top. Man, that's such a bummer. Big chance here to get a go-ahead score in Cephas. Our number 1 target this year, at least when we're playing the games, gets another one on the board to give us a 27-14 lead here as the replay. He gets locked up a little bit there, but he ends up on the backside of the defender, making the catch to give us yet again another tutty. Look for Cephas or Lambert-Smith on the play. One of them should be open here, and we're going to go for Cephas. Oh, I underthrew him there, missed the tackle, and Aller, the last man back, trying to get him. He cannot. Bodies are flying everywhere. That is our second turnover of the game. Oh, we cannot have that. I thought I was able to float that far enough above the linebacker. That might have been cover corner, but he picks us off, almost goes the distance, and now we've got to come up big on the defense. Oh, they're actually also going to go no huddle too. They want to keep as much time on the clock as humanly possible. Can we get to the quarterback? No huddle. Ooh, I thought we jumped. Big hit there. Pick. What a play. Go down. There it is, boys. Oh, my goodness. There was a potential play earlier this drive that should have been a pick, but that time, Kyle McCord trying to find his man Harrison Jr. again. But this time, we come up with a big pick, and that is a huge momentum shift, getting one of our own. And there it is, guys. 28-14 victors here against Ohio State. We complete the double, beating them and Michigan this year. 28-14, massive rivalry win here on homecoming weekend at Beaver Stadium. James Franklin is elated. He is so happy we got the W, and that is one more big step to winning the Big Ten East and potentially making our first college football playoff at Penn State here. What a game it was. We'll continue on. With winning our first Big Ten championship in a while, beating the Fighting Illini of Illinois 35-3, making it to our first college football playoff, heading up against the Clemson Tigers. And it is a Rose Bowl matchup for the ages here in the first college football playoff semifinal against the Clemson Tigers, as stated previously. And here, 4th and 2. See what they show us. I don't like the look. We're going to switch to a run. We're going to go for it. Singleton. Oh, he didn't get the first down. He only got a yard. Oh, that's not what we want to see right there. We're going to have to play defense and hopefully stop the Clemson Tigers on their first drive. I thought he had the first down. Can we punch it in here with Singleton? That is the real question. We're about to find out, and we do so. Finally getting on the board in this one. We were stopped before. We are not going to be stopped this time, so we got to see what we can do moving forward. Now, 1st and 10 on our opposing 20-yard line. We're going to scramble out. Aller looking for something. We're going to cut up field. He's got some space. He's going to stick his head down. Ball is on the turf. Not what we wanted to see. Drew Aller drops the ball there as he is about to enter the end zone for another touchdown. Oh, that's not what we wanted whatsoever. You got to be kidding me. Replay here. Are we down? Ball is way out. What a terrible fumble. We probably should have just slid right there. 15, we've got a screen pass on the way, so we'll be ready for that. That's exactly where they're going. We're bringing pressure. They're going screen. Oh, I can't get there. Oh, I'm there. We're good. We're all over it. We're going to stop them to a field goal. That's exactly what we were looking for. Put this game to bed. We are about to find out. We're not going to take too much clock and just punch it into the end zone because Clemson are now down 10, soon to be 11. They've got a long hill to climb. We're able to score. We've got an onside kick here now. This is a big play. Can we get the ball? We do. Lambert Smith go down. He needs to go down. He goes down. And that is going to seal the deal on this nail-biting game. And we'll secure our second consecutive Rose Bowl victory en route to the national championship game, defeating the mighty Clemson Tigers 21-16 in a nail-biting game. Also, we can go up against the mighty Trojans of USC for the national championship back at the Rose Bowl in Pasadena, California. We are going to take our points here early in this game, tie it up at 3, and live to fight another day. We've got to be able to punch this one into the end zone as USC also gets the ball back after half, and Singleton is going to get in with just 6 seconds left to go in this first half. We're going to be down 7, so we got to play some good defense in the second half. Gutsy call here on 3rd down. It looks like USC is going to bring some pressure off the edge to the one side. We're going to take off the other way with Drew Aller, who's going to run for more. Drew Aller stays on his feet. We're going to get out of bounds. We're not going to try to get any more, but that has been the biggest play of the game so far for this Penn State offense. Going into the fourth quarter, this has been an absolute barn burner and a turnover fest for us on offense. You guys haven't seen a lot of them, but there have been a fumble and an interception so far for us. We've got to be good here in the fourth quarter if we want to win our first national championship. 3rd and goal, we're going to run this same play. See if they have stacked the box. They do not, so we actually outman them on the line of scrimmage, and Singleton is going to fight his way into the end zone, and we've got a chance to tie the game here at the Rose Bowl for the national championship. Off the hop, can we beat them with the long ball, question mark? Can we beat them with the long ball? Can we? Cephas is there. Make a play. Oh my goodness, what a play by Cephas, and there's still a ton of time in this game. Maybe we score, play some solid D, but what a play. Drew Aller's going to go to the outside, and he's going to walk this into the end zone with a chance to tie the game here against USC. Got to play some solid defense here. Gets around one. Oh, they dot us up. No, they dot us up the seam. We're going to show read option once again. Go back to the 4 verts look. See if we can get a breakdown on coverage. No! We shouldn't have thrown the bullet pass. Oh no, that could be it, folks. National championship down the tube. Tried to go long again, kind of forced it. Oh, and USC are probably going to see this one out. Absolute utter heartbreak as the USC Trojans defeat us in this national championship. One mistake, one play, and the Trojans are national champions over us here for the title. What an absolute battle, an absolute great game. 31-24 losers we are to USC here at the Rose Bowl. It couldn't have been played anywhere else with a USC Penn State game. But man, we're going to have to look forward now to next season. And looking at next season, so far we were able to actually get all the players that were able to stay. We've got Warren and Jacobs coming back for their senior season. We do lose Dante Cephas, our top wide receiver for the season, and a few other depth players. But overall, I'd say we aren't losing nothing too crazy for the team for next season. We were also able to secure the number 2 recruiting class in the country, above conference foes in Michigan and Ohio State, only losing out to Alabama as they had 4 5-star recruits. And we also do have some pretty epic training results with some top players going up, such as Singleton, Aller, Jacobs, McLean, Allen, and some other folks such as Theo Johnson, Warren, Lambert, Smith, and company. So the team is definitely going to be stacked next year for another run. And that's exactly what we need after the first season. Those training results, 14-1, won the Rose Bowl, won our first conference championship here in this rebuild with James Franklin and the boys. Can we make it to the national championship again next year? We'll have to wait and see. Can we win the conference again? Again, we will have to wait and see, but if you guys don't want to miss out on the next episode, be sure to hit that subscribe button. But for now, that's going to be it for this one. We will see you guys next time.